Been watching the track of this storm. At least this isn't headed to the same part of Louisiana as Laura hit, but still you've got some really low-lying areas as you know we've seen with past hurricanes, especially Katrina, and that area just doesn't need any more.
Right, and we're talking about the possibility of life-threatening storm surge for the southeast Louisiana coastline. The Mississippi coastline is right there, really right around the Mississippi Delta. That's where we're going to be watching. But there are 5 named systems in the Atlantic Basin right now. The only one we have left on the list of names for 2020 is Wilfred. Then we actually move into Greek names, which is likely going to continue since we still have a couple of months to go with hurricane season. But we do have Sally right now, just becoming a hurricane in the last few minutes. Hurricane Sally, 85-mile-per-hour max sustained winds, moving to the west-northwest at 6 miles an hour. And we will be watching that pressure dropping a little bit more over the next few hours. I mean, we still have about 24 hours to go with this storm before it's expected to make landfall. So does it have enough time? Do we see this storm intensify to a Category 2 status? Either way, Category 1 or Category 2, this is going to be damaging to the Louisiana and Mississippi coastlines, parts of Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle as well. You notice by 7 a.m. on Wednesday, still 70-mile-an-hour sustained winds as it makes landfall, likely somewhere along the Mississippi coast. But we do have to watch this track closely at this point because it has been shifting a little bit back and forth. Eventually, we'll start to see it take off to the northeast and weaken as it does so. But here's the storm surge potential, especially around the Mississippi Delta, where you see 7 to 11 feet of storm surge. So that's that water kind of moving on shore, not even taking into account the torrential rainfall that they're going to see and those hurricane and tropical storm force winds as well. We're talking about 80 to 85-mile-per-hour winds as this storm moves on shore. It's pushing that water on shore, and then on top of it, you have 15 to 20 plus inches of rainfall forecast, with some spots potentially getting closer to 2 feet of rain when all is said and done. There's also the threat for tornadoes as this storm starts to make its way closer, but already we've got those outer bands impacting the Florida Panhandle as well. Now, for our rainfall potential, we're looking at under an inch of rain when all is said and done. No rain ongoing right now. Partly cloudy to partly sunny skies. Temperatures are sitting in the mid and upper 70s, a few spots in the low 80s, but we do have those clouds still kind of hanging around to the west of I-35, but they should begin to break up. So with the 7-day forecast, we're topping out at 85 today, 86 for tomorrow. We finally start to see some of that tropical moisture kind of becoming shower and storm activity by Wednesday, but best coverage is on Thursday at 40%. And then by the time we get to the weekend, we've got partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies and temperatures in the mid-80s. Karen?
Thank you very much, Aaron.